Good Wednesday evening, everybody. Welcome on in. A little bit of a late start tonight. Wonderful late night trains blocking traffic for 10 minutes will do that to you. We're going to add some more breaks to the site as well, so give us a quick second here, and we will get those set, including some Top's Finest football, some Donruss football, and some Illusions football as well. What's happening, Tyson? How was the birthday? Man, you got to make me sad. Oh, positives. Don't drop that. All right, folks. We got some fun on the board now. We're going to update it. I love doing these conference battles or these league battles. It's my new favorite thing. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it for football. This is a football heavy night. We have Top's Finest on the board. This coming from our sellout from the other night. This is going to be a single box BOGO tiered teams. And then another fun one that we have on the board. It's just two spots. That's it. Two spots. It is AFC versus NFC 2024 Panini Illusions football single box break. Get a whole conference. $150 gets you a whole conference, 5 hits in a single box. So if you want to split a box with somebody, here's your chance. So this is where we stand here for this evening. And then we also, another one that we have on the board, Donruss football. A single hobby box, BOGO tiered teams there. And that's a cheap one. That is a cheap one there as well. That is only coming in, I believe, at $19.99. Is that the right price? Is that the price I put on it? Am I going crazy here? $22.99. Excuse me. $22.99 for that. $19.99 for the Top's Finest football. And then again, that AFC versus NFC conference battle of Panini Illusions football. Going for some Hollow Heroes and much, much more. Should be a fun little break there. We've been doing a couple of those over the course of the last few weeks. And, again, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. We're down to 3 on the divisions for the Encore football. The pick your team has a lot of room to go. 26 spots still for that one. I will say this. It is a cheap break, all things considered, for 6 hobby boxes of a hobby product. 119 is the highest of the teams on here. That's the Vikings at 119. The Bears are at 115. Other triple-digit teams, I think, is that it? Excuse me. The Patriots at 109. Everyone else is either $19, $39, $45, $69, all in that range. Very lower priced product, all things considered. I know it's the fresh product on the block. If you missed the good old days of Pacific and Pinnacle, this is for you. It's well, 1 autograph, 1 memorabilia, 10 inserts, 4 numbered parallels on average. So 2 hits. I haven't really seen much more on it just yet. I'm going to do a little sniff around. Let's see what we got. Some of the cards definitely have an old school look to them. We're down to 7 on the finest. So that one's moving. We only got 7 spots left. Had a handful of you already get a spot in that break. That's going to be B-Mart, Randy, Eric, Tyson, and Nielsen, all in that one already. So 7 more spots. We'll sell that one out. Again, it's a cheap one, just $22.99. Man, I'm getting them confused. The Donruss football is $22.99 a spot. That gets you 2 teams in a single box of that. You want to go hunting for the downtowns, there's your chance there. And then, again, $19.99 for the Topps Finest football. There are 2 autos in that box, so chance there. And then, again, we got the Encore football, a dual hobby random divisions. You get 4 teams for $55. We have 3 spots left there. We also have a conference battle. Oh, we got 1 spot sold. That means we're just waiting on the other half of that AFC NFC conference battle of illusions. That's a fun one to break out there. I mean, it's just a fun product. I love illusions. There's something about illusions that's just entertaining to me. I don't know why. Hey, Carter, how are you? Hey, Kenneth. Happy Wednesday. We got USA side opening day tomorrow. That should be exciting. Cubs have a late night game against Arizona. I'm all for that. I don't got to miss them during the day. Oh, do we sell the... Oh, yeah, we got conference battle going, baby. Love it. All right, we're going to get that one set up here. I believe we got Eric versus Brandon on that one. Some very exciting stuff there. We're going to replace out this now that we've got that underway. We only got 2 left on the Topps Finest, so that one's moving relatively quick as well. This one is going to be replaced. Let's see if we can... 2024 Donruss football single box BOGO teams. Got 12 left there. All right, we're going to get illusions started off here. Is there any surging sparks? Let me go check. It's a good question, the $40 one. Let me check. Finest sold out too? Sweet. Not bad for just posting that stuff 15 minutes ago. I think you guys are ready for some breaks. I think that's what it ultimately boils down to. I'll have to add some more here. Okay, awesome. Let me go grab some water. And Carter, I will check. 1 second. So apparently somebody caught word that we had a lot of those blaster boxes because there are no more. There's Tempest. But no more Surging Sparks. All right. Time for some breaks. This one's a tiny one. AFC, NFC. Brandon and Eric going head-to-head in this one. We'll roll the dice on our two options here, going 10 times. I forgot what it's called. Something Tempest. And we got Brandon and Eric in that order. So AFC going to Brandon. Eric picking up the NFC. Hold on. Let me look at this. Is going to drive me nuts. Silver Tempest. Yeah, that. Which I believe top hit is like Ninetales. I think. Or a Lugia. Might be a Lugia. All right, here we go. Let's zoom in ever so slightly. There we go. All right. Can't help but feel like this camera's tilted. I don't know. Whatever. It's time for a conference battle. 2024 Illusions Football. Coming out of Panini, we're going AFC versus NFC, looking for 3 autos and 2 patches. It's Brandon with the AFC versus Eric with the NFC. We're going to dive right into it. and hopefully hit some big cards along the way. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Always a fun break. Never disappoints. Always get super random players in this, too. Like throwbacks, and you're like, holy crap, I forgot that guy even played. All right. Let's see what we got here. A nice Dallas Turner to $4.99 starting us off. A Shining Stars Trevor. After this, we got some Topps Finest Football coming up. Oh, very nice. Bo Nix Illusionists Pink. That's going to be numbered to $3.99. Those nice acetate cards. Nice see-through. Always like to get those rookie QBs. Tyler Lockett to $4.99. Another nice Bo Nix. It's a Bo Nix pack. Stock up on all your Bronco rookie quarterbacks. Has Evan Ingram thrown to him this year. We got our first patch coming up here, so let's see what we got. Burrow Clutch, A.J. Brown, and a Nick Bosa highlight swatches. That's going to be to $199 for the NFC and Eric. Illusions is also one of those that just eats up all the $199 on the A.J. Brown for the NFC as well. Illusions eats up all the 140 count top loaders. Yeah, we were recording our Bears podcast last night. Russell Wilson at $4.99. Talked about the NFL draft is a month away. We're like, oh, let's look up the date of when the draft is, and it's like April 24th. Like, oh, that's soon, considering it's already the 26th. Oh, look at that. That's an autograph. That's a Luke Musgrave for the Green Bay Packers, 23 of 49 on the vet tight end auto for the NFC and Eric. It's really dark on the font there on him. Abracadabra, Derrick Henry. Beautiful Green Bay. I thought about making the drive up. I'm still contemplating it. Ooh, look at that. Nice Jaden Daniels there for the NFC and Eric. I will say this. I do believe Green Bay will be a good location for the draft. Oh, look at this. Jordan Travis, 57 and 99. Nice three-color patch there for the Jets in the AFC and Brandon. For as much as I want to hate on the Packers, their game day experience is one of the best in the league. And I think with what they've built up there with the new Lambeau, that it will serve the league well. Amon-Ra St. Brown to 99 on the Game Magicians in the NFC. Oh, I wanted to go to that Vegas draft so bad. Because that was originally supposed to be 2020, wasn't it? I mean, we got spoiled in Chicago and had back-to-back drafts here. Got an auto. It is Blake Corum. Bright lights, Blake Corum to 299. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these bright lights. We've opened quite a few of these. Everyone's on the Blake Corum hype train lately. I'm still trying to make sense of it. Nobody loves Kyron Williams, apparently. Speaking of, look who it is. Not numbered. Yeah, I don't know, because where is it next year? Is it Kansas City? I feel like they already announced next year. I think they said Kansas City, or did Kansas City already have it? Jahmyr Gibbs to $4.99. Blake Corum to $4.99 again. Just picking up a whole bunch of numbered Blake Corum on this one. And a nice, amazing Caleb Williams. Not numbered. All right, are we down to our final pack here? We are. Yep, one more hit. So we'll see what we got. Zeke. Carson Steele, Aaron Rodgers, Amon-Ra, and Malik Neighbors to $199. Instant impact for the New York Football Giants. Pittsburgh. Uh-oh. I might be able to convince my wife to go to that one. They've got a cool outdoor area, too. If they're holding it at the well, they probably aren't. The band shell that they've got out there is too small for that crowd. But again, another cool game day experience place. All right, quick recap here. Malik Neighbors patch, got a nice Caleb Williams there. Blake Corum auto to $299. Amon-Ra to $99. Jordan Travis to $99 on the RPA. Nice Jaden Daniels. A Luke Musgrave to $49. Some short-numbered A.J. Brown. A Nick Bosa to $199 patch. And the Bo Nix Illusionists, that to $399 there. And that is going to do it for our single box conference battle of Panini Illusions football. All right. Matt, what's going on, brother? Oh, the White Sox have a home game? Oh, boy. Talk about crummy weather. No bueno. Chris, have you been to Pittsburgh? Have you been to what do they even call it now? It's not Heinz anymore. It's something like really hard to. Accenture Stadium? Accenture? I don't even know. I can't remember what it's called. Have you ever been there though? Yeah, there's something about opening day. I mean, I froze my butt off at Cubs opening day a while ago, and I mean, it's just the ambiance of the entire thing. Totally get it. Chris, it is hands down like so much fun. My wife and I have not missed a Bears-Steelers game since we've been together because she's a Steelers fan. But this year, unfortunately, they're playing in Chicago, so we have to overspend and go to Soldier for that one. But no, it's a fantastic road trip. If you're going to spend some extra time there, there's some really cool stuff around the stadium. There's a Rivers Casino right down the Riverwalk. Lots of cool stuff in the area, and they have a really fun game day experience with a lot of different things going on, live music, and yeah, it's a good time. Good time. All right, we got Finest, I believe. Finest has sold out. We opened up an EB dub for the Encore football. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. And the cool thing is, if you go to a night game, they tend to do, like, if you go to, if there is a Sunday night football game for the Steelers, and there might be, honestly, especially if Aaron Rodgers ends up signing there, that there is like an indoor stage area, and they'll open it up during the afternoon games, and it's like a theater almost, and you can watch. They've got Sunday ticket going, so you can watch all the games. You can drink. It's super cheap drinks. It's really cool. It's really cool. And then you have to go to Primanti Bros because, it's the staple. Oh, so that's going to limit you. Yeah, there is there's a very good drunk pizza that is in downtown Pittsburgh. And it's weird because on Sundays, downtown Pittsburgh is dead. Like there's nothing happening like in the business district. It's called Genoa Pizza. It's open till 2 a.m. on Sundays, but it is so good. And like that's always our go-tos. We got to go to Genoa. It's like it's got that hole in the wall vibe. It's just fun. All right, here we go. Got everybody set. I kind of want to do a road trip this year for the football season too, but I'm curious about how the schedule is going to shake out. All right, let's get into some Finest. The Finest has sold out. Again, just a reminder, Brian, Randy, Eric, Tyson, and Nielsen, you all won spots in our Friday night sellout that we had this past week. So each of you getting a spot on top of spots that we had here, sold in this one. So there is tier number 1. There's tier number 2. Chance maybe even 3 teams if you get some of those dual spots. We're going to roll each list a grand total of 11 times. And we got the Texans down to the Broncos. And we'll do it again with number 2 tier. Yeah, but as soon as the schedule is announced, like, try and pick a game as quickly as you can, because for a lot of the games, like, the hotels snap up like that in Pittsburgh, and you want to stay downtown. It's just a lot easier to navigate than trying to find parking and get the heck out of there. We stayed near the airport once, and it was a terrible idea. All right, 11 times on the names. Good luck. Chris down to Tyson. We'll paste it once. We'll paste it twice. There's your teams. All right. We are diving into a single box of 2024 Topps Finest Football. This coming from our sellout on Friday night. We have 5 spots that we gave away as part of that sellout, and we sold the rest off here tonight. So we are ready to rock and roll and rip, looking for 2 autographs in this box. Not too many packs, just 6 packs in this box. 10 cards per pack. Here we go. Everybody getting 2 teams. Unless you're Brian or Justin, you get 3 because you got some dual spots in that second tier. Looking for some rookie QBs. I could even tell you who the Bears away opponents are this year. I feel like I'm usually on top of that to, like, start eyeing, like, where I want to go. Nope, haven't done it. Chop. A nice Dallas Turner. Dynamo's Malik Neighbors to 99. Very nice. Don't see too many of these numbered. That going to the Giants. And Justin H. It's also probably a good thing that you do go before Halloween, though, because I mean, you'll probably fly in, right? You're not going to drive. But driving from Chicago, it's like a 7-hour drive, and if it snows, the last hour of that drive is beyond treacherous because it is winding mountain roads between Cleveland and Pittsburgh. And you're, like, gripping the wheel with all your might, just worried about going up and down all these hills. Ooh, that's Bo Nix. And a Latu for the Colts to 99. The Colts belonging to Eric. Eric picking up the numbered rookie defensive lineman for the Indianapolis Colts. Very nice. And a nice John Elway to 325. Will Levis, he's probably going to be replaced here sooner rather than later at the end of the month. Oh, no, you can't pay me to drive through the mountains in Colorado anymore. Nope. Won't do it. Can't do it. Hard pass. The entire west side of that state is a death trap. Nice Drake May rookie. Cooper DeJean, that's a nice oil spill there. Peyton Manning silver. And an Archie Manning. Hey, how about that? Couple Mannings back to back. Like, I don't know. The older I get, the more I'm just like, I don't want to deal with snow. Okay, well, that's legit. Okay. That does sound like a fun trip. It's really, I think even Kevin Falk. I feel like we got one of these when we opened this last week. Kevin Falk for the Pats. That's going to be Randy. Specifically around here. Sweet. Much appreciated, Tyson. What was I saying? Specifically around here, the tournament is back for, I believe they have the regional final next year in Chicago. But, like, it doesn't come back around here until, like, 2028. So if you want to see any action outside of, like, the Final Four, if you want to go down to Indianapolis, because I think Indy has, like, a regional final and the Final Four. But there's like nothing else unless you want to go to Des Moines, Iowa. Oh, I can just imagine just how, like, treacherous that can be, especially with, like, the more severe weather down there if you get caught in a storm. Very nice. Caleb Williams, team finest for the Bears. Tell you, they just need to get these automated cars fixed with all the bugs and stuff, and everybody's just, getting chauffeured around by robotic cars. Don't have to worry about driving. The thing figures it out itself. Is that so much to ask? All just driving around in Waymo vehicles. Walter Payton. Barry Sanders to 99. Nice Earl Campbell X-Fractor. And an X-Fractor Jermaine Burton. Dude, everybody from Illinois always moves out to Colorado. Like, it's like the thing. I mean, it's not as hip as it used to be. It was like 15 years ago. Everyone's like, I'm going to move out to Denver. Jetsons flying taxis. Just give me something. Give me something where I can continue to be lazy. Quick recap here. Barry Sanders to 99. Nice Topps Finest. Caleb Williams. Kevin Falk auto for the Pats. Latu for the Colts out of 99. Nice X-Fractor Marvin Harrison and Malik Neighbors to 99. Closing things out on our single box Topps Finest football BOGO tier teams. I'm probably going to disappoint you by saying this, Tyson. I have not seen Fifth Element. Have not seen it. What I need to do is literally just catch up on movies. I feel like I never watch movies anymore. And yet my idiot self sat there and watched like a 5-hour stream of Marvel announcing the next Avengers cast that they announced a name at a time. And I'm like, this is really annoying that they're doing it this way. All right, so, well, let's do this. Let's condense. You know what? Just for fun, because there is one more box up there. So you know what? Let's do it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to add one more break here. We're going to do one more of these conference battles for the Illusions because we have one box that is still sitting up there. Yeah, half of a box with 5 hits. I mean, it's not a darn good deal. Gotta love getting all the hits. All right, that one's up there as well. This is going to be our conference battle. Illusions, FB, AFC versus NFC single hobby box. All right. And then this sold out. I don't even know why I put that there. We got Encore football. Hey, it's a new release here tonight. And we're going to get into 2 boxes of it. So this is where we stand right now. 13 spots in the EB dub. Vikings, Falcons, Niners, Giants, Ravens, Cardinals as the teams available there. And everybody in that EB dub is going to get in on that Encore box break. It's not a bad deal there. We've sold out on the conferences, or not conferences, random divisions for Encore football. And then we added another conference battle up there. And then 9 to go in the Donruss football single box BOGO teams break. It's just $22.99. $22.99 gets you into that Donruss and 2 teams in that single box. You want to go downtown hunting, that is the way to do it. I haven't done a downtown hunt in a bit. Like I said, movie-wise, I'm far behind the times. I will be the first one to admit that. But then I sit here and get all giddy about how Marvel's bringing back the original X-Men cast for the next Avengers movie. I mean, they're bringing back Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, even though they're like 85, 90 years old. Oh, so for the longest time, I had never watched a James Bond movie. Like up until about 10 years ago, never saw one. And now I think I've seen just about all of them. I'm like, man, I was missing out. But that's what I do. All right, let's... See, I thought, honestly, Daniel Craig's Bond movies are great, in my opinion. To be perfectly honest, there are probably far too many blind spots that I have when it comes to movies. Like those old VHS versions. All right, we're going to get divisions, dual box divisions of Encore. Ooh, going high. 17 times we're going to random these names. Yeah, like I will agree with you on that. That is a definite blind spot for me. I've never seen The Godfather. Never seen Goodfellas all the way through. Some of you are probably like, what the heck is wrong with you? Well, see, stupid comedies are like my go-to. That golden age of 80s, 90s, early 2000s, like stupid comedies were my thing. Yeah, Boomy. I deserve it. I know. Okay. Here we go. It is debut night for 2024 Panini Encore football. We got some throwbacks in this set. We're talking Pinnacle and Pacific. But it is a debut for Panini with this. We're looking for one auto and one patch per box. There's our divisions over to the right. Jim, Tyson, Joe, Mel, Justin, and Chris all hopping in on this one. Good luck to all of you. We're diving in. Here we go. 10 packs per box, 6 cards per packs. For those of you good at math, that's 120 cards in total between the two boxes. Oh, one of those. And then did he shift to the DVDs and the DVD ripper when that was the cool thing? Spencer Rattler rookie aura. Rashid Shaheed blue. That is going to be numbered. That's a low number. 15/25 for the Saints. NFC South and Tyson. Is the Tempest the big elite trainer box? Oh, this is a weird card. CeeDee Lamb on one side, Devontae Adams on the other. That's trippy. Huh. I don't know if we have any ETBs. I'm going to have to look. Tyler Nubin. That's a purple. That's the 75 for the NFC East. And Mel K. Ooh, blue. Oh, that's a nice, cool looking card. Well, yeah, because I mean, Prismatic is the one everyone's been hunting, and the reason why Target is back to one box per customer is people act like animals. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. How about that? Michael Penix, the Pyramid card, Panini Choice Award. That's trippy. NFC South and Tyson. Just popped out of the bottom there. One of the 6-box or one of the 6-pack boxes. Yeah, this is definitely a nostalgic product kick. There's been a lot of people complaining about it. I just enjoy the cards. Ooh, Jonathan Brooks. Look at that patch. It's a thick patch at the bottom there. Nice 3-color. That's going to be 38/75 for the Panthers in the NFC South and Tyson. All right, you got it, Carter. Rookie aura Marshawn Lloyd. Upscale Chronicles. Setting that bar real high. Ooh, Joe Milton III. Hold on to those rookie QB autos. They were talking about trading him, helping him get a good firm footing somewhere else outside of the shadow of Drake May. But this is going to go to the AFC East. And Chris picking up the Joe Milton. And that is numbered to 199. 141 of 199. Patrick Mahomes. I don't quite like, why are they circling his knee? Hip rotation, leg drive. Like they just put random words. Team Pinnacle, Emmitt Smith, and the bus, Jerome Bettis. So we've gotten our 2 hits out of box 1. Got some color coming up here. C.J. Mosley for the Jets. He just got released, I think. That's to 99 going to the AFC East and Chris O. The Jets were like, yeah, we know you let us in tackles, but meh. Okay, this is a serious question. Well, Fields is with the Jets. This is a serious question, though. Like, is Brock Purdy a free agent still? I feel like there's been no talk about him. Or is he a restricted free agent? I don't even know. Or did he get tagged? Like, what is he doing? Where is he? Devin Singletary. It's going to be pink to 75 for the Giants, the NFC East. Speaking of, there he is. Where will you play? Or maybe I'm just making it all up in my head. I don't know. I could have sworn that he was a free agent. Yeah, this bottom of the box here is just like not built. That was a terrible throw. Not built to hold the cards this way. That's for sure. All right, on to box 2. See what we can find. Gabe Davis, and that's going to be numbered to 10. How about that for the Jags? AFC South and Tyson. Gabe Davis to 10. Oh, it's the final year of his rookie deal? Why did I think he was a free agent? Shows how much I pay attention. I mean, wouldn't you? That's going to be a weird Niners team this year. Devontae Walker, that's going to be numbered to 75. That for the Ravens, the AFC North. Justin H. Then you have Ayuk coming off of a torn ACL. You've got Ricky Pearsall in his second year. Whatever Christian McCaffrey has left in the tank. That's Marvin Harrison, rookie aura. I don't know. I feel like the window is closed on the Niners. Ooh, look at that. Jaden Daniels, rookie aura. Going to the NFC East and Mel K. We got our patch coming up here. Let's see what we got. Brock Bowers for the Raiders. The AFC West and Mel K. That's going to be numbered to 35. 28 of 35 on the Brock Bowers rookie patch. Good stuff there. Frankly, that whole division is a mess. Not quite sure what the Seahawks are up to. Going to Sam Darnold. You have the Niners in their position that we just talked about. You have the Rams, who just jettisoned. Ooh, nice Sam Darnold in gray. What's the gray number to? 150. You have the Rams, who just jettisoned one of their top receivers and then brought in Devontae Adams. Thought about trading their quarterback in what is arguably a wide-open divisional race. And then you have the Cardinals, who I think are still a few pieces away from being something. But I don't know. It's weird. Just a weird division. Jalen Waddle purple, that's going to be the 75. For the AFC East, and Chris O. Still looking for our auto in this one. Haven't gotten the auto in this second box. See if we can track it down. Can we find it here? We can. Trenton Simpson. Trenton Simpson. T-Simp. That's a great auto. It's a 99. What up, dog? My name's T-Simp. AFC North and Justin. Oh, man. Gotta love the rookies. I don't even think that was a rookie. Pinnacle Inscriptions. Is he a rookie? I've never heard of this dude. Doesn't have a rookie stamp on it. See the other Ravens linebacker? Nice blueprints, Patrick Mahomes and Edrin Koopa. Closing us out on our two boxes. Quick recap here. T-Simp. Jalen Waddle, 75. Nice Jaden Daniels, rookie aura. The Brock Bowers patch to 35. Devontae Walker to 75. Gabe Davis to 10. Devin Singletary to 75. C.J. Mosley, orange to 99. Joe Milton III, that's going to be an auto to 199 for the Pats. Nice three-color there for the Panthers to 75. A Panini Choice Award for Michael Penix, the Falcons there. Tyler Nubin to 75 and Rashid Shaheed to 25 for the Saints. Thank you, everybody, for jumping in on that one. All right. We'll go back to the big board and see what we got. All right, I got to look up T-Simp and who he is. Trenton Simpson. He's 23 years old. He was drafted in the 3rd round, 86th overall of the 2023 NFL Draft. Interesting. Okay. All right. We'll update some numbers here. Where we're at on the big board, we got one side of the conference battle sold, so we just need one more. And then we'll dive into another box of illusions. We're down to 6 on the Donruss single box BOGO tiered teams. So we're getting there, folks. Yeah, it definitely seems as though there's going to be a lot of players that have shifted, which I mean, it's definitely been a struggle watching that. I mean, it's frustrating because I think you kind of lose out on an entire market when that does happen, because you got folks out there who are chasing certain teams, and they're probably less inclined to go after specific cards and the value of those cards if they're no longer in that team's jersey, and even the new team that they go to, looking for. They're not looking for the old team's jersey. They're looking for their team's jersey. So in that regard, it is frustrating. I think that there is some concern. It was a lot of movement, like a lot of movement, which is crazy. I feel like it's been more than it normally is. What do we got here? Do we got more news? Something happened? What? Who's Bruce Denon? Oh, timeout. I got to look this up here. So supposedly the Browns are negotiating as we speak, air quotes, with the Cowboys for a trade centered around quarterback Dak Prescott. Like, what? Who's Bruce Denon? Everyone on Twitter's like, who the hell is this guy? Shadur Sanders goes to the Cowboys at 2 as a part of the trade package. I don't know. That sounds fun. doesn't it? Illusions sold out. All right, let's get into some more illusions. That's the last box of illusions we have here. There was a bunch last week, so apparently Illusions was a hot product over the weekend. I mean, the pick has to be a part of it. All right, Eric and Tyson. It's round 2 of the conference battle of Illusions football. AFC and NFC, we're going to random the 2, see where we land. Going this many times.
9 times.
9 times.
9 times.
9 times, here we go. Mega Box is released today? I'm going to have to go look now. That's a good question, Carter. I have no idea. I feel like I saw a Mega over there. Oh, maybe it was Prism Basketball. Eric with the NFC, Tyson with the AFC. All righty. We're getting back into the conference battle, AFC versus NFC, between Eric and Tyson. Eric with the NFC, Tyson with the AFC, looking for 5 total hits in this one. 3 autos, 2 patches. Here we go, folks. Good luck. But in all honesty, how do the Browns even take on that salary with Watson already there? Like, that's 2 of the biggest quarterback contracts in the league. Like, somebody's got to help me make sense of that one, because it just doesn't make sense. Jalen Hurts, that's going to be numbered to 399. Donnie Mitchell with 399. Like, that's well over $100 million annually in quarterback contracts. It has to be. Nice Jaden Daniels Game Magicians. And a J.J. McCarthy to $3.99. Ooh, nice Brock Bowers, $2.99. Mystique Jalen Polk. No hits just yet. Nico to 175. Drake May. Got a hit here. We'll see what we got in store. But first, nice Mystique Caleb. That's going to be numbered to 299 for the NFC. And Eric? I mean, it just, you think that the Browns would learn the first time about quarterbacks. Instant impact Jalen McMillan for the NFC. Not numbered. Okay, Donnie Mitchell. Steak. Flip these over. Joe Montaigne. And, ooh, look at this one. Deja Vu. Travis Kelce and Jason Witten. 51 of 99. We're going to have to random this off. Couldn't make it easy and put them both in the same conference. Of course not. Got a lot of hits coming up here. That was should have 3 autos coming up here. So let's see what we got. Here's one. Prodigy endorsements. Dorian Thompson Robinson. That is 3 of 10 for the AFC and Tyson. Dorian Thompson Robinson, second-year QB. 3 of 10. I haven't seen these Prodigy endorsements yet. It's the first time I've seen one of those. Cool-looking card. Bruins great. It's a nice Joe Milton. $2.99. See what else we got here. Another hit coming up, and it is Jalen Polk, 67 and 99. A little bit of 3-color patch there on the RPA. Good stuff. Two packs to go. Got our our final hit hanging out here. Lad McConkey. And a Dallas Turner rookie signs. That is going to be 13 of 50 for the NFC and Eric. Seeing some auto cards that I normally don't see out of this. And don't get me wrong, I'm here for it. Here we go. All right, one final pack to go. Then we'll random off our Kelsey Witten. Calvin Ridley to $3.99. And a Shining Stars, Drake May, to close things out. All right. So let's hop back on over. To the randomizer. Let's see who gets erase that. Erase that. We're going to roll the dice. 14 times, name on top gets Deja Vu. Kelsey Witten to 99. And it is Tyson. All right, and that's going to do it for our single box conference battle of Illusions football. All right. All right, I'll be right back and put these in the back. Excuse me. All right, so this one is off the board. Still sitting at 6 on the Donruss, 3 on the EB Dub. Just 3 to go on the EB Dub, and we'll be ripping into some Encore football. Let me check. Let me see if they're here. One sec. No megas, unfortunately. Also, for the Silver Tempest, Carter, it's 45 and not 60. All right. Down to 2 in the EB Dub. Sticks still to go in the Donruss football single hobby box. $22.99 gets you 2 teams. Let's see here. I'm going to take all these filler spots out. There we go. Hold on a minute. Nope. There we go. One spot to go, folks. Now we're getting into 6 boxes of Encore. Not to my knowledge, no. We have not. We got hyperspace. Man, we were sitting on just one spot to go. It's all that's left. Right on the cusp. As soon as that sells, we're getting into the six boxer. Yeah, Restream's trying to tell me that we're offline. I don't think we are. You guys can still see us on YouTube, right? Now I'm concerned. Like, what is happening? Respect. Just one EB dub spot to go. That's all we got. That's all that's left. We're right on the edge. Right on the edge. There it is. Nielsen coming through. Much appreciated, sir. All right. Let's get the ZB dub set up. Okie dokie. Time to randomize. Here we go. There are our 15 names and our 15 spots as a part of this EB dub. Everybody's getting in on the Encore. It's as simple as that. We're going to roll the dice on this list, a grand total of 11 times. Here we go. And we got John down to Tyson. Let's paste those in. And we'll update this. Browns. Oop. Texans, Colts. Who's got the Ravens? That's Joe. Bills. Going to Carter. Brandon with the Panthers, and the Niners are Tyson. All right. Okay. There it is. Well, it is now time to switch gears. We got 16 of you who jumped in and grabbed spots outright, buying teams outright, and you are all entered in to win the Commanders as a freebie. Let's roll the dice on this list. A grand total of 12 times. Name on top gets the Commanders. Here we go. And it is Tyson. Tyson bought a lot of spots. Paid off, picked up an extra. Picked up the freebie of the Commanders. Congratulations. let's do this. We will... Easy. And centered. And 95. There we go. Oh, gotta go a little bit. There we go. All fixed. All right. Bold that list there, make it a little bit easier to see. All right, our final break of the evening, and it is the debut of the night, and that is the 2024 Encore football from Panini. 6 boxes in a pick-your-team-style break. And congratulations to Tyson picking up the Commanders as a freebie team after he purchased the Saints. It came up in that one, as we do every single time here with our pick-your-team breaks. We'll give away one of the top teams for free as a part of our setup here at Top Shelf Breaks. So 6 boxes in total, 1 auto, 1 patch per box is what we're looking for. Lots and lots of cards to boot. 360 cards for those of you good at math. So let's dive in. Good luck. Here we go. No last spot mojo this time. Who do you end up with? Oh, oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry. Thank you for closing it. Yeah, not the ideal team. I'd be willing to bet this is our patch, because that's a very thick pack of cards. We'll open them up all at once. We'll just fly through and get things rolling here, since we got 6 of these to open. All right, here we go. Good luck. And we got ourselves Hendon Hooker for the Lions and Paul. The Pinnacle Inscriptions for the Detroit Lions. And that is 52 of 99. Brandon Ayuk. And a winning materials, Isaiah Pacheco for the Kansas City Chiefs. 105 of 199 for David in the Chiefs. Nice white number patch there. Quay Walker orange. It's going to be to 99. And a Caleb Williams team pinnacle. That's also going to be Drake May. Ooh, we might have to, since it's rookie QBs, I think we might have to random that off between Bears and Pats. I doubt both are owned by the same, but we'll see here. Bears, Tyson, Pats, Tyson. Never mind. Tyson, you got it. I'll keep my mouth shut. Sky Moore Gray, that's going to be to 150. Nice Caleb Williams rookie green. Ooh, some red on the head-to-head. That's going to be 21 to 75. Emmitt Smith and Bruce Smith. Cowboys, Kyle K. Bills, Carter. Since it is numbered, we will random that off. And anything numbered is going to be randomed. Otherwise, for the team pinnacle, it will be the player on the front of the card. And again, if it is numbered, we will random it. Dylan Lobb, that's going to be to 150 for the Raiders. Nice rookie aura from Michael Penix there. Yep, I did. Box 2. All right. Dalton Schultz to 99. Nice Bo Nix green. Head-to-head, that is not numbered. And Jerzon Newton for the Commanders. That's a freebie spot going to Tyson. Rookie defensive lineman. That's going to be numbered to 199. Nice Roma Dunze. Blueprints. Anthony Richardson purple. That's going to be to 75. Malik Washington to 150. Nice Michael Penix. Rookie base. And a Trey Benson patch for the Cardinals to 199 in Kyle K. All right. Two boxes down, 4 to go. TJ Hawkinson to 75. Bucky Irving to 99. And Trevor Lawrence winning materials for the Jags to 199. Jaguars belong to Tyson. Kyle Duggar 99. Chris Godwin to 150. Nice Drake May rookie in there. And Antrell Roll. That's a throwback there for the Arizona Cardinals. And Kyle K, 92 of 99, Antrell Roll. I believe for a brief moment in time was also a Chicago Bear towards the end of his career, if I'm not mistaken. All right, box number 4. Ooh, red. What is red? 49. Puka Nacua for the Rams. Okay. Silver, Michael Penix. That's going to be to 150. And atomic jersey, Drew Brees. Hey, there we go.
Excellent.
Good stuff. Saints, Tyson. 147 to 199, Drew Brees. If you're going to get a patch, might as well be of a Hall of Fame quarterback. Jamal Williams, 299. Jalen Wright. It's going to be 225 for the Dolphins. And Mike Heck. And inscriptions, Jalen Ford, a Saints box. Picking up both hits. It's a rarity. Jalen Ford, that's going to be 7 of 50. On to box 5. All righty. Here we go. Raheem Mostert to 150 and a nice Bo Nix rookie aura. Jawar Jordan. That's going to be to 150 as well. And we have Danielle Hunter for the Houston Texans. These by the numbers. Very cool cards. I really like these. They got Matt Ryan showcased as one of these. This is going to the Texans. And Brandon, 42 of 99 on the Danielle Hunter. Former Viking. Signed with Houston this past offseason. David Montgomery to 99. Malik Neighbors rookie aura. This is going to be numbered to 75 for the Giants. Tyson. And our pay, there we go, Jaden Daniels.
Oh, yeah!
Good stuff there for the Commanders, 190 of 199 for Tyson. Picking up the burgundy patch for the Offensive Rookie of the Year. All right. One box to go. And here it is. Zamir White, 75. And Mike Gesicki is our last auto for the Bengals to 99 Pacific penmanship. The Bengals belonging to Blake. Picking up the Bengals tight end, Mike Gesicki. Gardner Minshew to 150. And a Javon Baker to 75. Final stack coming up for our 6-boxer. We got one random card to send off. And oh my. For the Bears, Brian Urlacher, a gorgeous 3-color patch for Tyson. And this is going to be numbered 38 of 75. Very nice patch. Getting the navy, the orange, and the white in there. Good stuff. What we will assume is our final hit of this break. We'll go through the last. Brian Burns to 150. And there you have it. We're also going to random this one off just because we have 2 rookie QBs in here. Michael Penix and Bo Nix on the Team Pinnacle back and forth. So that's going to be Falcons, Kyle K, and Broncos, Mel K. Since it is 2 of the more sought-after players. All right. So, 2 randoms to kick ourselves off here before we wrap things up. First up, we got the Cowboys and Bills. Emmitt Smith, Bruce Smith, head-to-head, 21 of 75. And this is going to be between Kyle K and Carter. D-A-L-B-U-F. Roll the dice. Going high 13 times. Your team on top gets it. And it is Dallas. That is the Cowboys in Kyle K. And then we'll do the same here for the Falcons Broncos. Okay, Falcons Broncos. That is going to be ATLDEN. We'll go 13 times like we did on the other one. Here we go. And we got ATL. That's the Falcons. And Kyle K again. How about that? Picking up 2 cards. Easy peasy. All right, and that's going to do it for our 6 box of Encore football. Thank you, everybody. All right, Carter, how about some Silver Tempest for you? Hopefully you're still around. We'll give it a quick second. We'll open it, but just want to make sure that you're watching. All righty. Here we go. Wipe this clean. Oh, there we go. All righty. 6. Count them 6. Booster packs. I can almost guarantee you I'm going to ruin the card trick on this one because I can't remember. So this is Sword and Shield. Should be 3. I think. Either way, good luck. See if this is correct. 1, 2, 3. I think it is. I think we got it right. Reverse Chestnut. Chestnut full art. Oh, it's 4. Jeez. Chestnut full art. Okay. Full art to start things off. Can't go wrong with that. Pack 2. Why is it 4? That's a crazy number. Ooh, weird color lines there. Radiant Alakazam. Very nice. Getting the Radiant. Oh! Hey!
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
There you go, Carter. Wow. What a pack. Double rare with the Lugia V-Star. Safe to say, I don't think we're going to beat that pack. But we will try our best. I think the only other thing we could possibly track down. Oh, full art Jinx. And a Cabalion. Non-hollow. Oh, it's not. Dang it. Don't. Oh. Why are there so many different ones? See, now I got to go back and see. I thought the V-Star was the, or is it the full art? Oh, it's the rainbow one. Dang it. And the alt art. So there's the rainbow version of that. Well, I mean, it's still not bad. Right? We tried. Why are there like 6 of the same Pokemon in each of these sets? That's the better question. Candace and Fione. 2 packs to go. Wailord and Metagross. Hollow. All right, final pack. See if we can end on a big note here. Braviary, reverse hollow, and Melotic, non-hollow. So you got the reverse rare. But that's going to do it. There you are, sir. All right. Well, there has not been much movement on the Donruss. We got 6 spots left in it. I think we're going to push that to Friday since we've been quiet on all fronts for the better part of 2 hours on that break. So that one is going to rip on Friday. Panini Donruss Football Single Hobby Box BOGO tiered. So we'll go downtown hunting as a part of Friday's breaks. There it is. We'll keep it here safe and sound, ready to rock. Do appreciate everybody jumping in on breaks tonight. The Encore debut, all of our fun little head-to-head conference battles, as well as our top finest. Pretty solid set of breaks here for this Wednesday evening, all things considered. We're going to be on Fanatics Live tomorrow night with CK, so keep that in mind as well. We'll be doing some more Encore breaks there, as well as some other fun. So be on the lookout for that. If you are not following us over at Fanatics Live, do encourage you to do so. We do a lot of fun things over there, a lot of cool giveaways, and much, much more. So go subscribe to the channel on Fanatics Live, and then we'll be back on Friday with more breaks and more fun, as we always do right here on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So we do appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with us tonight, and we will talk to you next time right here at Top Shelf Breaks and TopShelfBreaks.com.